Welcome to the Dinardo tutorial series. In this part, we present a general overview of the Extraction Toolkit, or ETK. By default, ETK starts with a blank project. In order to demonstrate the functionality of the application, an existing project will be loaded. To do that, switch to the Project menu. Here, project-specific settings can be determined, or existing projects can be opened and saved. We use the Recent Project option to open our example file. Important and frequently used functions are available in the toolbar below. The definition of extraction variables takes place in the area below. It is divided into various extractor tabs for the supported solvers and a Variables tab where the defined variables are gathered. Each tab will be described in detail in a separate video. We switch to the Atoms tab to perform a sample extraction. The upper part of the Variable Selection tab displays some important file properties, such as name and date of change. In the lower part, a certain variable is selected by specifying the desired options within the selection boxes. Upon request, the selected variable can be displayed by activating the instant visualization. You can zoom in here. An examination of the data in tabular form is also available. As we see, it is a time series. In the lower part, a variable name is automatically generated based on the selected options. It can be altered by the user. By pressing the Add button, the variable can be registered for extraction or made available for subsequent mathematical processing. We will address this in further detail later. Now take a look at the defined variables at the Variables tab. It contains the just created variable as well as the one stored in the project file. The different icons depend on the data types, such as vector type or complex XY data type. By highlighting a variable and pressing the Visualize button, they can be displayed graphically. Take a look at our time series. The signal here is kind of noisy, so mathematical post-processing may be desired. First, create a new variable by right-clicking to use the context menu. Choose Add Variable and assign an appropriate name. The signal contains interfering high frequencies, so apply a low-pass filter to smooth the signal and accentuate the long-term trend. For this, open the calculator by double-clicking on the specific operation field. To smooth the signal, we use a Butterworth filter. The editor supports auto-completion for the input. First option is the signal to be filtered, followed by the cutoff frequency. Choose a fourth-order filter. The type of filter is low pass. To warrant an equidistant time series needed by the filter, we use quadratic interpolation. The next two options are not required for quadratic interpolation. Precharge is set to constant, and we only need to forward filter. Finally confirm with OK. To compare the results, we like to visualize the variables within a single window. For that, we choose our new variable and drag it onto the already visualized variable. Thus, comparative visualizations of different signals within a single window is possible. Before extracting the variables for further processing, it is necessary to make some adjustments. For that, go to the Project tab within the Preferences menu. Here we can select additional output files. We want to obtain an optiSLang problem definition file. Via the file browser, an existing problem file can be chosen to alter. It's also possible to create a new problem file. Furthermore, an Excel or CSV file can be created. Confirm with OK. Finally, the variable extraction can be performed by pressing the Extract button. On successful extraction, a notification is displayed. The resulting file can now be considered. In addition to the project file ending with ETK, the output file ending with OUT, and the desired associated optiSLang problem file ending with PRO were created. Now the ETK project setup is finished, and the optiSLang problem definition file is prepared for automatic extraction within optiSLang. Thanks for watching this video. For more information, take a look at our homepage.